Hi there and welcome to this video about suffering because of your job. This is all part of the pressures we're put under through making the sales, and sometimes not everything is going right. I'm going to share with you 11 signals that might make you consider the job is getting to you and we need to make some time for yourself. The first one I'm going to share with you is you can't stop thinking about your job. We work an awful lot of the time, and typical jobs take up more of the week than our downtime. So in our evenings and our weekends, we really need to stop thinking about work and concentrate on our family, on ourselves, on our health, our fitness, on our own well-being. If you're constantly overplaying the meeting that happened today and you can't really shake it and it won't get out of your head, and it's making you think, oh, and then tomorrow, and then at the end of the week, and then next week, then you're thinking about your job an awful lot. That's a negative indicator that you are suffering because of your job. Point 2, you complain about work a lot. You find yourself outwardly explaining to friends, to family, to people on the bus next to you, to whoever will listen to you, about how poor your job is, or how bad work is, or how stressed you are at work. It's a real clear indicator that outwardly you're asking for help, so inwardly you need to give yourself some time. Third one, you start to hide away from your friends, particularly at work. So a social event, you might think, I just can't, I don't want to go on it, I just don't want to know. You start to eat at your desk instead of going to the canteen. You find reasons to leave the office more frequently than you would have done. You manufacture reasons not to spend time with your colleagues or anything to do with work. That's the third point, which is a real clear indicator that you are suffering because of your job. Point number 4, you start to exaggerate things outwardly and in your head, but they're negative things. So rather than say, oh, it's tough here to get a promotion, we start to say, I'll never get a promotion because I always get things wrong, because this company is forever keep holding me back. So when you spot your amplification of negativity, that's another sign that you're suffering because of your job. When we start to do that, we do something else. We start to filter out what's good about where we work or what's good about our job. We seek the negativity. So not only do we amplify it, we seek it. So we become that kind of glass half empty kind of person who, the company puts a free lunch on and everybody gets together and it's like, yeah, but they could have done it from Subway, but they've just gone to the local place because it's cheaper. We're looking for the negative when there's actually some positive to be had there. The 6th sign that you're suffering because of your job is actual physical ill health. So constant headaches, an upset stomach, you might be losing some sleep, you might feel de-energized. These are outward issues of suffering from work, suffering from the pressure and the stress of hitting that target. There's lots of things you can do about it, but this is all about looking for the signs. A clear fire winner that you'll see is that waking up in the morning when the alarm goes off and going, I don't want to get out of bed today. I have no motivation. I'd rather hide under this duvet than go and do what I'm paid to do. Things are getting on top of you and you just want to hide away. When you can't face the day, it's a clear indicator that the day's too tough for you to face. The 8th point, nearly at the end now of the 11, is that you're just generally irritable. So you might snap at your partner, your family, your friends, the dog, the cat. You might find the lock on the front door just because the key won't go in. It's just a stupid lock. That's a sign of irritability. Your ability to cope with the smaller things in life, a bit like the negativity at work, have become amplified. And you're at a short straw. You've got a fuse that's about to blow and people will start to suffer. It's a real sign that the job's getting to you. The final 3 things, clear indicators that you're suffering from your job. Rather than not being able to face the day and holding the duvet, you actually pick up the phone and say, hi boss, I'm not coming in today because I'm not very well. This is a real root cause and a sign of mental or physical health problems. And all you're wanting to do is avoid work at all costs. Obvious sign, but a biggie. The penultimate one, you just don't care anymore. So whatever, I just don't care. You recognise yourself at the beginning or in the past as somebody who would do anything they could and had that energy inbound coming out of them around achieving targets, around seeing customers, around whatever it might be that drives you at work. Now, oh, who cares? Whatever. I'm not bothered. So what? You're not only suffering from your job, but you will suffer in the long run as well. I guess instability of employment. The 11th point, one that you may be familiar with, and it does happen from time to time, so these things can come and go, don't forget. It's seeing them frequently, regularly, that will make you suffer from your job, is those Sunday night blues. So Sunday is usually the most relaxing day of the week. We've already had Friday night and all day Saturday and Saturday night to get away from work, and we've started to fully relax, and Sunday's a real day for doing exactly what you want to do. But as the evening draws on, you start thinking about Monday. But you don't think about it necessarily positively or negatively, you feel it with dread. You start to go into a deep sense of sadness that your weekend's coming to an end and you're going to have to get out of bed the next day and have to do this job. There's a sense of anxiety there, so the tension within you about your job is now showing itself as anxiety. It's coming out and in a really folding away from what needs to happen way. Those Sunday night blues are things that if you get them frequently, the job is getting to you. So, not on a very light note, 11 things to watch out for, which will be indicators that you are suffering from the pressures and the stresses of that sales job. Thanks for listening. Hi there, and welcome to this video about